Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of AM Minnesota. The Paradise Center for the Arts is rolling into the holiday season with their stress-busting shows. That's what I call them, the stress busters, because, well, holiday can be a stressful time for some people, and this is a great way to relieve stress, to go to all these shows. See, Willi Myles, the comedian, will be there tomorrow night. He's going to be calling in a little bit later on in the show. I love see Willi. He's a great guy, very funny guy, and he's clean. That's what I like about C. Willi. You know, he doesn't have to tell dirty jokes, right, Luke?
Yeah, right. And Sam and I are both clean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least at the moment.
Yes.
Sam Temple and Luke Havamaki are in studio today, and we were just chatting, Luke, about before going on the air, how many years you've been doing this.
Well, again, I think my first play I did for Fact at the time, before it became PCT,
Right.
was Lettice and Lovage, which was, we did up at Shattuck, and that was in 94, 97.
Just think of all the stages you've been on in this town.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Middle school, high school, Shattuck, Paradise now. Not as many as Sam has been on, though. He's been on many more than I have.
Well,
Oh.
I think you've been on more faribault stages than I have.
Yes,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Mm.
You ever been to Shattuck stage?
I've been there. I have not. I don't think I've seen a show or been in a show there, but I have seen it. It's a great space.
It is
It's a
very
great
nice.
space. They've got the Marlon Brando signature.
Yes.
Backstage.
In the
That was
backstage.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of Parable Treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody listening knows,
Yeah.
but he got kicked out of the school.
Mm-hmm. I think
That never happened to either of us.
no. So we're already better than Marlon
Yep.
Brando. On that note,
On
Yes.
that-
Yeah,
on
and
that-
that's
on
why-
that level. I
Yeah,
don't know about
yeah.
the acting part.
well, I don't know.
No offense, guys.
I could have been somewhere. I could be a contender.
That was pretty good, actually.
Oh, thank you very much.
That wasn't bad at all, was it, Sam?
No, it was pretty good.
You would know,
It was
yeah,
pretty good.
fine.
Are you playing Santa's Marlon Brando?
Oh, that would be kind of interesting.
That
Oh,
would
a
be
hole,
very
a hole.
interesting. This is a comedy, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a farce, and so again, it's situations that are highly unlikely to actually ever occur, and exaggerated to an extent that is mostly unbelievable. So it's a play where you're not really going to have a message given or to have a deep understanding of something. It's something just to go, as you said, for a stress reliever, for fun. It's a great evening out for the public. And since it is coconuts and mistletoe,
Right.
and again, it's a wintry time of time, you might want to go to like a Caribbean island where this is taking place.
Yes.
World premiere.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, it's an original show written by Dan Rathman. He's a local writer. He's done several shows for the Paradise I Know, and this particular show is a quasi sequel to one that happened
7 years ago.
6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, coconuts and
Coconuts and
warheads.
Warheads.
2011.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so now we return to the island, to Rick's Bar.
And the bar looks pretty much the same as it did.
Yes, so the set builders had it a little easier this time around,
They
I
had
think.
pictures of the previous show to look at and say, okay, we have to have this here, and this has to be here.
Nobody saved the set from the previous show.
Yeah, but they saved a lot of the stuff. The bamboo, the ICBM.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, and a lot of that stuff, I know the Paradise and most community theaters do save a lot of their previous, the wood and the pieces, so that they can reuse things in other
But,
shows.
and I think this is important to know, Sam, do I have to attend the first show to understand what's going on in this one?
No, these are sort of set in the same universe, but it's easy enough to pick up on the plot, on the characters. It's all explained in the show. I didn't see the first show. That was before my time.
And yet you understand this one very well.
For the most part. I hope I do. I hope I do.
Well, you don't necessarily have to understand it.
No.
From what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not an overly complicated plot.
That's perfect
So-
for me to go see. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really more about the characters. Well, because it's a farce, it's more just getting these, just these characters amped up to 100%, 1,000%,
Sure.
and then throwing them in a situation together.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
It's
We're
so
going
much
to
fun.
talk more about the play. We're going to hear from C. Willi Myles in our next segment.
17 Buick Cascada and Lacrosse. Harry Brown's Family Automotive in Faribault. Online at harrybrownsgm.com.
Well, after we took that little drive, we're going to visit some more with Luke Habamaki and Sam Temple. They are I'm assuming they're in the production of Coconuts and Mistletoe. We're going to have them talk about their characters here shortly. These guys are characters to begin with. Tickets are $14 for members, $16 for non-members, and students get in for $10. How do they define a student? Do either of you guys know?
I am not sure.
Someone who is learning about life in a structured environment.
So you can be a college student?
I believe so.
High school student, an elementary student?
Yeah.
Students of life, I don't think quite qualify, because that's pretty broad.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
That joke fell flat.
So my
Yeah,
press,
well, it's not really a joke. It was more of a statement of life.
That is true.
my press pass to the MIC conference games wouldn't work.
We would let you. I would. Hey, if he showed up, I would get him.
Mm-hmm.
It says here in the description of the play that Santa conspires with spies to save Christmas. Now,
I don't know if that is quite.
More or less. More or less.
Do I conspire?
You have.
I'm being used. I'm being used.
You have beverages with people who end up being spies.
That's true.
And you end up saving Christmas.
That's true. Well, I don't really save it.
I guess it.
You guys more save it.
Well, but we save you so you can save Christmas.
Okay, fine.
Spoiler alert.
Did you guys just give away the?
No, I don't think there's anything you can give away.
I think that's as broad as you can get with talking about the plot.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the description is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other interesting thing, since it is written by Dan, I mean, this, I believe, as you mentioned, this is the third one that he has written that we've done. And the fourth, I think he's directed, and he's been in numerous one of our shows.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's quite unique to have a play where you're actually, doing words where the guy's sitting there says, no, I don't like that, I want to change this word, or I want to add this, and he was very open to changes and stuff of characters or dialogue. And he said, no, I don't like that line, I've never liked that, I'm going to take that one out.
So you're Santa in this.
Yes, I am.
You played Santa before?
I played Father Christmas in Narnia Tales, so it could be typecasting just with my genial personality, or the fact I'm old.
No, not necessarily. So you wear a Santa suit?
No, I don't.
You are vacationing Santa.
Santa lives in the Caribbean when he's not
working. So he's wearing Bermuda shorts or something like that.
That's correct. It seems to be the attire of most of the community down there.
Well, that makes sense.
Yep.
Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So Santa doesn't spend his off season at the North Pole.
Would you?
Well, if I'm Santa,
You can just delegate. You say, hey, elves, keep yourself busy. I'll see you in like 11 months. Check in on you once in a while.
Yeah.
There's Skype.
That's what you would do if you were Santa.
Oh, I definitely.
We're totally have free license with the Santa lore here.
So Sam, you and I are very happy that he is not Santa.
Yeah, I am.
Yes. I would be concerned about the gift giving.
Yeah,
all right, that's right. You
quality
get
of
cold.
the gift.
Oh, okay. See, this is why you don't be critical of Santa.
Okay, now you develop your character.
Develop my character. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before I get to you, is there no beard either?
Hmm?
You don't have a beard?
I will, and maybe hair, but that's a different story. So we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, we're experimenting with the facial hair at the moment. With Santa.
Okay. That's part of the play. So tell us about your character, Sam.
I play Yuri, who, at the risk of giving away any major plot points,
which might be difficult.
Risk it.
He is Russian, and he has he favors the drink. He is a drunk, and he had to leave his country about 20 years ago for reasons that will be revealed in the show. And he must use his past life's talents and abilities to save his new home.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Without actually saying anything.
I'd never tried that before.
So
that's pretty good.
Is his favorite drink vodka?
Oh, of course. But I think he'll accept most things. We've got Tom and Jerry's in the show. We've got Cosmos. Yeah.
Mai Tai.
Mai Tai. We don't have any margaritas. We need to write a margarita into the show.
How can you not have a margarita?
I know.
Well, you could, but we'd have to have a blender on stage, and that's just that's noisy.
Mm-hmm.
It takes over stuff. But F-Town Brewery will be providing with like a coconut flavored beer that they are brewing just for this production that will be on sale at the Paradise Center for the Arts.
And they're calling it coconut
Beer. I don't know. They didn't give me that information.
Coconuts and mistletoe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a very natural transition. That was.
I would think
very
so. I thought I just kind of
That was
segued
really
in
great.
nice.
Wow.
Anyway, Steve Willie's going to be calling us here in a couple of minutes. I don't get too in depth here. I don't know how in depth you can get on a farce, but I mean, because like you said, there's no real message here.
No.
Or is there?
Well, fresh starts, I think, would be the whole theme of everything. It's how everybody can start fresh in a different situation.
Mm. It's a time of new beginning, the holiday season.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds almost like it should be on a card.
Maybe I should write cards.
I think you should.
I'll drop out of theater and start writing cards.
No, I don't think you can do that.
For
Okay.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
Or your own mark. The 1865 cards.
1860. That'd be funny.
And the community is doing quite well. The downtown is going to be supporting our play by their window displays for the holidays will be a coconuts and mistletoe theme.
Have you been in the gift shop? I just peeked my head in there when I took a picture of the marquee to put on our website this morning. They got some awesome things in that gift shop.
Especially
Yeah.
with the holiday bash stuff they're selling from the members.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I insist. You.
Okay, thank you.
I was just going to say the show is, just make sure we get it down, it opens on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday the 3rd is a matinee, Sunday the 10th is a matinee, the 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, and 9th are at 7:30, and the Thursday the 7th show will be ASL signed with interpreters who were there last night and did a fantastic job practicing with us.
Mhm. And you mentioned kind of the community supporting and doing things. There's the new Winterfest this year, and there will be a light parade with that. And we, the Coconuts and Mistletoe cast, and presumably some of the crew, will be aboard a float that is being put together and made by some very passionate cast members. I believe Patrick Brauker is taking the lead on that.
Yes.
So that'll be very exciting. We will be in the parade. We'll be in our costumes or Santa suits or something.
It'll be cold.
It will be cold.
That's why people want to warm up at the theater.
Yes. So we'll be at the front end of the parade. We'll go around the route and get into the theater and get ready for the performance. So.
We can multitask with the best of them.
Oh yeah.
That parade's at 5, right?
That I do not know, but I will show up when they tell me to.
And your show's at 7.
I will also.
Mhm.
Our show is at 7:30.
So it's a great idea when you head down for the parade. After the parade, go over to the show.
Absolutely.
Yes. I think we should do that.
I think we'd better.
We will do that.
If you guys don't show up, there is no show.
Right.
Well,
right.
Especially if Santa's not there.
Yeah, that's true.
It is an ensemble cast, and being an ensemble cast, there's not quite main characters, but there are characters more pertinent to the plot. We play pretty important things, but there's more principal characters in there. Yeah.
Is there any music in this? Any holiday music?
There certainly
Background
is.
music?
There certainly is. Yeah. It is. There's one scene where the music is pivotal, and I won't.
Oh,
say
yeah,
it.
that
I
is-
won't say any more.
It could have a Swedish implication.
With
Swedish?
a Russian guy.
They were Swedish.
Swedish.
You
Okay.
didn't know that?
No. Wait. What? Who were Swedish?
Is there an
can't
Olga in
tell
this
you.
or something?
Hmm?
Is there an Olga in this or something?
No.
I thought any of the abstract characters were Russian.
Now, I don't know where C. Willie is. He could be in another time zone.
He could be, but we can keep going.
So, I'm just saying that if
Yeah.
you don't hear from him, he might be in another time zone where
Right.
where he doesn't realize it's 9:45 in Minnesota.
Maybe.
is.
Maybe he's
Actually, 9:47 right now.
Well,
Maybe he's
again,
in
maybe
a
he's
small
waiting.
bar in
He
the
wants to
Caribbean.
get that timing just right, because that is the key to comedy is
Right.
timing.
Mm-hmm.
Or either that or being funny.
Have you ever seen C. Willie?
I've just seen him briefly in passing because I was an usher for a show, but I have not seen him personally do his
Okay.
performance.
How about you, Sammy?
I have not. Maybe. Well, no, I can't see it tomorrow because we'll have a rehearsal.
Well, we could run upstairs.
Next time. I don't know if Dan would like that.
Oh, sure he would.
he's the director and the writer of the play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
He's a very busy
performances.
guy.
of coconuts and mistletoe, as Luke noted, are this. There's the call. You guys want to fill in while I get him on the line here?
Absolutely. Hey, Luke. What do you call? What did the?
This is why jokes should be left to professionals
See,
not theater people.
We did not write the show. Dan Rathman wrote the show. We've got a very talented cast
From all over.
From all over. We have Steve Searle playing Rick. He's from Owatonna. Todd Ginter, I think he's from Faribault.
Yep.
He's playing Drew. Paulo Goebel from Faribault is playing Nikki, and those are kind of. Oh, and Sam, Caitlin Hohenstein, she's from Mankato. Those are kind of the more principal roles, and then we can keep going from there. Is this enough filler?
If you need to talk now, you can go right ahead.
It's
well,
your
thank
show.
you for that permission.
It's your show. You can do what you want.
Well, I don't know about that. Luke Havamaki, Samuel Temple are in studio. C. Willi Myles. Where are you calling from? Oh, I didn't realize you were at home. Where is your home? Oh. So you're a Wyzetta Trojan now. Right, that's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Trojans. Yeah. Yeah. So you're coming to Faribault tomorrow night. Give us just a little preview of what you're going to talk about.
Well, I'm really looking forward to coming back down there to Faribault to the Paradise Center for the Arts and bringing my good friend with me, Vicki Emerson, who is a singer-songwriter who's been there just not too long ago with with the band. Awesome young lady. But yeah, I'm looking to come back with. I got a new show I'm bringing down to Faribault, but I'm also doing some of my greatest hits. You know, people have been texting me and emailing me and Facebooking me and saying, make sure you please do the ice fishing bit. Please do the ice fishing bit and talk about your 9 sisters. So yeah, I'm gonna be bringing some new stuff down and then mixing in some old stuff. I'm gonna be talking about the holidays that are coming up. So it's just gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
You have 9 sisters?
That's all you got out of that old conversation. Not only do I have 9 sisters, I have 9 older sisters.
Wow, you have any brothers?
Yeah, I have a younger brother, but he doesn't count.
Okay, so there's 11 total. See, Willie, you must have been a beanpole when you were a kid, huh? You didn't get any food. I can only imagine that the dinner table was took up 2 rooms. Either that or you had more than one table.
Look, man, you talking about 9 girls and 2 bathrooms, but really 1 because my mom had a bathroom and the girls had to share a bathroom with me, and for a while, and then me and my little brother. But I'll just give it to you this way: for the first 17 years of my life, I spent a total of 48 minutes in the bathroom.
No, that's a good one. And it's probably true, right?
Your toothpaste had to be already on your toothbrush. Your rag to wash your face had to already be wet. I don't know where I would have done that other than the bathroom, but yeah, as soon as I walked in the door, man, and shed it, they was like, "Are you finished?" I'm like, "I just got here."
Yeah, we had.
I spent a total of 48 minutes in the bathroom just one day, doing nothing, just sitting there.
You were like in heaven, right?
I call that Tuesday.
It was like I'd never been in a place, like where I had my own bathroom. Like I could just sit there. Like I could just sit and do nothing. Just there and just walked around in the bathroom and saw where toilet people really hung and stuff like that.
Did you figure out why they make those squares so small?
No, God no. I had all the time in the world, but not time to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, you're going to talk about the holidays a bit because, there's a lot of humor in the holidays, right? I mean, if you look at it right.
Oh man, I tell you what, I want to say if you didn't crawl like army crawl out of your living room into a place to lay down after Thanksgiving, then you didn't do it right, man. I mean, that is the one day that you get to just chow down and have no guilt whatsoever. And if you're not still just rubbing your belly today, you didn't do it right. I know I am. I mean, you know, after you eat a Thanksgiving dinner, if you ain't thinking about joining a health club, you didn't do it right.
Was it the same when you were a kid and there were 11 of you eating, or 12 or 13 or however many it was?
Well, that's the one thing I can say. Growing up in the projects in Mobile, Alabama, and when I say projects, I always tell people this all the time. That's not something they're working on. That's a finished product. But growing up down south, and we always on the holidays, man, that was way more food. You had more food on the holidays than you did all year long.
Well, that's good. They didn't short you on the food on the holiday. That's awesome. But
Big food on the holiday.
turkey,
Potatoes, and you had like homemade macaroni and cheese. We had collard greens. You know, you had like sweet potato pies, 7-Up pound cakes, red velvet cakes. You know, it was plentiful, and you ate like off of that for like a week, a week and a half. You just kept eating. It was just so much food, but you did it all in one day.
lots of leftovers.
Not with 11 sisters or 11 kids.
Christmas Day, and it's the whole shopping and gift giving and all that kind of stuff. It takes away from the holidays. Personally, I'm just there for the food, really.
You're not a shopper, is that right, C. Willie? You don't like to shop?
No. Like you give somebody a gift like once a year, but it's like, is it worth it, really? I mean, like once a year you get a gift for like Christmas. You didn't even do anything for it. You know what I mean? It's just. I mean, I was a kid. Like I used to love getting Christmas presents, but I was a kid. But now I'm an adult. Like I don't like giving adults Christmas presents.
Okay.
You do to get this.
I was your friend. How about your spouse?
That's a good thing about my wife and I. We don't buy each other Christmas presents. We do stuff together. We decide what we're gonna get the house for Christmas or where we're gonna go. We'll like hold off on presents and then just take a trip or a long weekend. So we don't exchange gifts because both of us are the type of people. If we really want something, we'll just go out and get it. We try not to surprise each other with gifts.
No, I kind of like that. So again,
one up on us, and we can't one up on one at all. You know, women are just, you know, they're better at that game. I'm not. I'm horrible at it.
well, you conceded very well there. I like that. So C. Willie's going to be on stage at the Paradise tomorrow night. Am I reading this right? Tomorrow night, 7:30. Performances 7:30. And this young lady is going to sing before you, or after you, or during you?
Hopefully during. Backup.
A trip down to the Paradise with me, and she's just awesome. She does Americana music, and as most of you know, my show is 100% clean. There's no politics, no religion, no blue humor, you know, no profanity or anything like that. So it's just everyday stuff. So I just hope people come out and want to have a good time and laugh really hard. And it's a good exercise, getting your getting your stomach back in shape to get ready for the holiday eatings again.
Boy, I never thought about that angle. Yeah. Hey, thanks. It is. Why do sit-ups when you can just do belly laughs? I like that. Okay. Thanks, C. Willie. We'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah, appreciate your calling. See Willi Myles joining us this morning on our AM Minnesota show as we wrap up. Samuel Temple and Luke Havamaki are going to tell us once again about performances of Coconuts and Mistletoe.
Absolutely. Coming to the Paradise Center for the Arts starting on Friday night. It's Coconuts and Mistletoe, written by local writer-director Dan Rathbun. We open December 2nd. First. I was looking at the number 2.
I was looking at the number
first.
1.
Yes, because that's the first one before the
2.
number 2.
Thou shalt count to 3.
Okay, we go December 1st and the 2nd at 7:30 and the 3rd at 2 o'clock. And then our second weekend starts on the 7th at 7:30. That is our ASL sign performance. We go the 8th and the 9th at 7:30 and then the 10th at 2 o'clock. For more information, go to the Paradise website or just stop by the Paradise and get your tickets.
And when you are watching the play, please be sure there to find all the references to other Christmas and other shows, because Dan has done a marvelous job of putting various little snippets that come
like
from
It's a Wonderful Life or stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just enough to where it's not plagiarism.
Yeah. If you just use a little snippet.
That's good.
A small amount.
A small amount.
A snippet. Yes.
Snippet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I should have read that in my Russian accent.
Yeah, you should have.
Darn.
So does the title of the play have anything to do with the play?
No.
No, not really.
Because I don't think Coconuts and Mistletoe did.
I think because of the fact it's tropical as the coconuts, the mistletoe would be the Christmas word, but we're thinking that now that he's done Coconuts and Warheads, Coconuts and Mistletoe, we're going to hit other minor holidays like Coconuts and Arbor Day, Coconuts and Memorial Day. Yeah, he has a whole calendar to fill up yet.
And he'll only need 2 years to write each of them.
Yes,
It's
that's
a
true.
fulfilling life.
Wow. Unbelievable. So take it in, folks.
Absolutely.
And again, it's just a stress buster.
It is,
The
totally.
hustle and bustle of the holidays.
For
get
us too.
Yeah.
And again, the Saturday, there's the parade, right? Is that Saturday?
Yep. That would be, I believe, the second.
Is that right or not?
I think it is. We are just merely actors that go where we are. That would be, I believe, the second.
Is that right or not?
I think it is. We are just merely actors that go where we are told.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You're
you're
tuned to KDHLAM, Faribault, Minnesota.